Common computer problems on laptops. Here, we will go a bit deeper about common computer problems on laptops. It is a very high probability that it will be a hard drive problem. From my personal experience, hard drives tend to fail at very high rates, and it is natural for them to fail as they have moving parts, which get heavy loads during usage. Another factor that puts the hard drive at risk in the first place is that laptops are carried around and sometimes suffer from heavy drops to the floor. There are developed systems that disable the hard drive when it senses it is falling, but this device only seems to work on the newest systems and is not very reliable. Motherboard build quality these days is very good, so to see a motherboard fault is less likely than a hard drive fault. The well-known DC jack fault happens because force is applied when moving the laptop around, and that force damages the jack. Apple solved the DC jack problem by introducing the MagSafe power adapter. They improved the lifetime of the motherboard significantly. Another common problem is screen damage. The repair for this is very straightforward. Simply replace the screen. Sometimes it is hard to get the proper screen, but the work involved is not so drastic. Screens can be found using the laptop model number or the number that is printed on the back of the LCD screen itself. Dell laptops usually need the exact number to be the same from the back of the LCD. There is a part of faults that are caused by manufacturing or assembling defects. For example, some laptops are soldered in faulty components, and now there is a widely known issue with NVIDIA graphics that is a big headache for companies that make laptops. The lead-free solder seems to be the factor that causes the laptop to fail after 2 or 3 years of operation. Less common problems relate to the fact that the operating systems constantly improve and the need for the resources goes higher. Many times we see slow-performing laptops because there is simply not enough memory to run the operating system. And what would be the solution? Simply identify the memory type and double or triple the amount. A big part of computer problems is related to viruses. If a system is suspected to not behave as it should after the hardware test, the next step would be to check for a virus. The hardware check comes before anything else, because if the hardware is faulty, there is no point to try to fix it, or try to reinstall the operating system, as this would not help. The older the laptop computer is, the bigger the chance that the fault is hardware related.